This is the way it looks right now in Wrightsville Beach, North Carolina, as one of the century's most powerful storms is aimed at the Atlantic coast and begins to close in. And hoping for the best, but fearing the worst from Hurricane Gloria, residents took precautions all along hundreds of miles of the East Coast as far north as New England. Good evening. This is the CBS Evening News. Dan Rather reporting. In the last hour, the National Hurricane Center said huge Hurricane Gloria has changed direction and is now headed in the direction a bit more north, headed toward the population centers of the Northeast. With winds of 130 miles an hour, those could increase, of course. Gloria is now almost 400 miles wide and is expected to strike land somewhere sometime tomorrow morning. That has prompted hurricane warnings to be posted from Little River Inlet, South Carolina, all the way up to Plymouth, Massachusetts, with a hurricane watch extended on up to Eastport, Maine. Our coverage begins with Bruce Hall.
As the leading edge of the fierce storm began pounding the North Carolina coastline, officials moved quickly to evacuate these tourist-filled islands.
The National Weather Service has advised an immediate evacuation.
And by the thousands, the tourists began loading their cars, fleeing the area. Most were aware that this is the same area that was devastated by Hurricane Diana just 1 year ago.
Just say a silent prayer and hope and wait.
But most people did not wait. The roads were jammed, causing backups at every exit. The roads were not the only thing jammed. On the waterways, private boats were seeking shelter, while the Navy sent 70 ships and submarines out to sea to ride out the storm. Coastal residents were busy with last-minute details, like throwing chairs into a swimming pool to keep them from blowing away. And by late afternoon, police were contacting surfers and others who wanted to stay, making them sign releases.
And when we come to the line that lists the next of kin, it has a very sobering effect on them.
The main concern is not the rain or the wind. It is the storm surge, a wall of water that can sweep across these islands. Officials fear there could be a tremendous storm surge of possibly 8 to 15 feet, which would leave most of these coastal communities underwater. Bruce Hall, CBS News, Atlantic Beach, North Carolina.
These barrier islands of the Outer Banks are the mainland's first line of defense against Hurricane Gloria from North Carolina to Virginia. At the point of this long curved blade of sand is Hatteras.
Don't look too good, that's true.
Like a few old-timers, Oliver O'Neill says he'll ride out the storm at home.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, plan to stay.
Farther north, you'll find that same stubborn resolve in Nag's Head.
I just don't fear.
Why not?
Because the Lord has took care of me for all them years. You know that I've been here, and why should I fear?
I don't think I'm gonna leave. I'll blow away with it.
But the danger of greeting a major hurricane on a narrow, low-lying island has sent thousands streaming toward the mainland, residents and tourists.
And we sat through a lot of them. And we're getting too old for that.
130 miles, a lot of wind, though.
All day long, they've been preparing for the worst. Even the owner of Kitty Hawk Fishing Pier is leaving the island, and he expects lots of company on the road.
And if this one is as vicious as it's termed, I'm still sure that there won't be too many people down here.
Well, that's the way it is with trying to cover a hurricane live. We lost audio right there at the end. Thank you, James McManus, for what we did here. According to the National Hurricane Center, if this very large storm, very powerful storm, does come ashore before 8 o'clock tomorrow morning Eastern Time, its most likely target is the Morehead City, North Carolina area, with the odds decreasing